Hmm. How are you?
So good day everyone and welcome to another IEIS Wednesday Live. I'm really glad to have all of you here. My name is Ikechuku and with me as always is my colleague Michael.
Hi everyone. It's always exciting to be here with you. Today's session is one that every international student will find useful because we are going to talk about something very practical, how to budget your study abroad journey.
Yes, money is always one of the first concerns students and parents have. Whether you're planning to study in Canada, the UK, or any other country, the truth is this. If your finances are not well planned, your journey will become very stressful. But if you prepare properly, you'll be more confident, more relaxed, and able to focus on your studies.
Exactly. Think about it like this. Getting admission into a university is just one step. The bigger challenge is making sure you can sustain yourself when you get there. We have seen students who pay tuition but then struggle with rent, food, or transportation because they don't plan properly.
And this is why budgeting is not just about numbers, it's about planning your entire lifestyle abroad. It's about asking questions like what will my monthly expenses look like? How much do I need for emergencies? Can I balance study and part time work without stress?
So today, we are going to break it all down. We will give you step-by-step guide on how to plan your finances, what to include in your budget, common mistakes to avoid, and even some smart tips on how to save money while studying abroad.
So let's start with the basics. When you think about budgeting for study abroad, there are five costs to consider, five main costs. Number one, tuition fees. This is the biggest cost and it varies from by country and by program. Number two is accommodation and housing. Will you live on campus, off campus, or will you share with your roommates? Number three, living expenses, things like food, transport, utilities, and internet. Number four, health insurance and other fees. Most countries require things like this. And then number five, miscellaneous and emergencies. This covers textbooks, clothing for a new climate, and unexpected expenses.
And notice we said five main costs. Many students only think about tuition and then they are shocked when other costs comes up. That's why at IIS we encourage students to plan for the full picture.
Now let's compare. In Canada, tuition can range from between 12,000 and 20,000 Canadian dollars per year for most programs. Accommodation might be 600 to 1,200 Canadian dollars per month, depending on the city.
Yes, and in UK, tuition often ranges from 10,000 to 18,000 pounds per year. Accommodation in cities like London could be 800 to 1,200 pounds a month, while smaller cities might be 500 to 700 pounds monthly.
So if you are calculating in Nigerian naira, that's a big difference. But what matters most is not just the amount, it's knowing what to expect before you travel.
So here is how we advise students to prepare. Take a piece of paper or open an Excel sheet. Write down tuition for 1 year, rent for 1 year, living expenses for 1 year or 12 months, and at least 10% extra for emergencies.
For example, if your tuition is 12,000, your rent is 600 per month, that takes you to 7,200 per year. Your living expenses are 300 per month, that takes you to 3,600 per year. Your total is 22,800. Now add 10% for emergencies, and that's about 2,280. So you're looking at around 25,000. That's a realistic budget.
And don't forget, part-time jobs can help, but they should not be your main plan, your main goal. Use them to support your lifestyle, not to depend on them for survival.
Now let's quickly talk about the mistakes we've seen students make. Number one, only planning for tuition and ignoring living expenses. Number two, underestimating the cost of living in big cities like London or Toronto. Number three, forgetting to include insurance, visa fees, or flight tickets. Number four, relying too much on part time jobs before even arriving. And then finally, not planning for emergencies. Because trust me, emergencies happen.
Exactly, if you avoid these mistakes, your financial journey will be a lot smoother.
Let's also share a few smart tips, okay? Open a student account as soon as you arrive. Track your spending weekly. Cook more at home instead of eating out. And take advantage of student discounts. These things are everywhere.
And one more, connect with other students. Sometimes sharing accommodation or splitting groceries, food items saves a lot. Don't be shy to learn from others already living there.
So let's recap quickly, right? To budget well, remember the five costs: tuition, housing, living expenses, insurance, and emergencies. Compare by country, create your own budget plan, avoid the common mistakes, and use smart tips to save.
Budgeting may sound boring, but it's actually the key. It's actually the key to a stress-free study abroad life. So if you plan well, you will enjoy your experience much more better.
Now, would love to hear from you. What's your biggest concern when it comes to budgeting for study abroad? Drop your comments in the chat.
So don't hold back. Your question might help someone else here. And if you can't answer everything now, you could just reach out to us directly.
Before we wrap up, remember, budgeting is not about restricting yourself, it's about preparing for success. And at IEIS, we're here to guide you through every step.
There's an exciting news. Next week, we're having a special guest joining us live. They'll be sharing practical advice on education, finance, scholarship about the school. So don't miss this session.
To get personal guidance, reach out to us today. Call us or reach out to us on WhatsApp at +234 705 288 8851 or +234 808 765 2524. You can also reach our Canadian number at +1 437 869 4556. Visit our website at www.ieis.ng.
So thank you so much